Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Leslie, and tonight I'm pushing up a video I was going to record this weekend, but since it's a cash prep, cash stuff plan weekend, I'm going to film this for tonight, and then tomorrow we'll have cash stuffing prep, Saturday we'll have the stuffing, Sunday we'll have the plan with me's. So tonight what I want to do is show you my plant planner. And I came through and I started a 2025 wish list. One thing that I really want is a watermelon peperomia. They're so cool looking. And a goldfish plant. I've seen something called a guppy plant, and I don't know if that's the same thing. Those are two things that are on my wish list, but I also want something that's going to bloom and have flowers, so I know this one will. And I don't think the bromeliads, I got to look up and see who's pet friendly, because I've got enough that are not pet friendly. We need to stop with all that because I can't put every one of them up on the, off the ground. But these here that I started doing, they bloom at night. And so that's what I want to find, is something cool that blooms at night. Then these are just, pretty different flowering plants. So I'm just kind of writing things down as I see it on the internet or in a video or whatever. No idea if I could find any of this. No idea. I know I can find a watermelon peperomia, I'm quite sure. Don't know about a goldfish plant. Does anybody around me sell them? So I created this 2025 wish list, and these are the two things I have on it. I took the wall decal. I don't think I have it in here. No, I must have it in the other room. So I took the wall decal and I laid it down, and then I put a little sloth hanging from the top, and then I put the word, a sticker that says "Get It" over the top, because you gotta get it if you like it. And just found some plant-related stickers with lists to put what I wanted. So that's the first page that I did. Then I made labels for each of my tabs. So I have my plants, bugs and disease, things to be on the lookout for, and how to treat them if I ever see them. Repotting, so I can keep up with when I repotted, when I will possibly have to replot. And then plant education, things that I'm learning, I want to put in here, and we'll go through all that. So we're going to start with my plants. We've already seen this. This is where I have them all in alphabetical order with their pictures. I need to get one for my Christmas cactus. I haven't done that one yet, or the Thanksgiving cactus. I haven't done that one yet, but I at least did this part. So we have all of these 33 plants, which is, I guess, 32 now, because I took two cactuses, the two Thanksgiving cactuses. One was white, one was pink, and I put them together, and they're hanging in a window, so those will be pretty. I also would like to get like a mini gardenia. I love gardenias, and I can't grow them here. The soil is not right for it, and if I try and put it down, they'll probably, mess it up. We're just not, okay? We're just not. So I've decided I am going to anything that I can that says it is not pet friendly, it's going up on a shelf or up on the wall or up hanging somewhere. Half the plants I have right now are not pet friendly. Yeah, I mean, why are all the cool plants not peace lily, seriously? And a lot of these are not that bad. It just messes with their gastrointestinal and can mess with your stomach if you know, try and eat it. We don't know. And then there are others that are very, very poisonous to the pets. And so I need to really put like some sort of marking on here, maybe a red dot or something when I have an X through Pet Safe that tells me this one's really bad. Put it up out of the reach. For the most part, my animals don't bother with my plants. And I guess if they do, if it messes with their stomach, maybe it'll only take them once to figure that out. But I'm not going to put anything that would kill them in there. Who knew philodendrons weren't human safe and pet safe? It's not anything like lethal, but, you know, it can cause irritation. Ridiculous. So I think I have my, no, I don't have her hanging. Those are safe. The snake plant is on the floor. I need to read and see how bad that is for them. I hung that one. I might take that one down and put something else in its place. Swiss cheese plant. I'm going to have to get that up on a shelf. The umbrella tree is not pet safe. My umbrella tree, I do want to tell you, I'm going to have to replant all of my trees because my umbrella tree keeps getting black mold spots on it. And it's just where they put it in this huge pot and gave it a bunch of water and then stuck it out for somebody to buy. It's probably in a pot that's too big for it. We don't know yet. It's also probably going through dormancy again. I don't know. Does this one get dormant? I don't know. I'll tell you that in a second. This one, then my ZZ plant. I don't know that I have a Majesty palm. I feel like it's a different type of palm. And I also want to cut the bottom leaves off and make it look more like a tree, but the palm I have, I don't think it does like that. I don't know. So I might, it looks like 3 of them are put into one pot again, where they just throw 3 of them in a pot that's too big for all 3 of them, and they, you know, they'll end up rotting or whatever. So I'm probably going to pull them apart and give them as gifts because I don't need trees all over my house. Have a few pages left, plenty of room for more. Bugs and diseases. So I put these stickers up here just to add to it and make it look better. Thrips, aphids, whiteflies, spider mites, salt buildup, you need to leach, which is basically where if you're using tap water or something like that. I guess it's just tap water. I don't know if it happens with other waters, but they can hold on to the salts and it burns the tips and you can see the white, I guess, kind of building up on the trunks. And so what you do there is called leaching, and you just run good clean water. I don't know if your tap water is causing it. I guess you would want to run distilled water or something over it. I'm still learning on this. But there's a thing called leaching, which basically means you just flush that plant with a bunch of water and get all that salt out. Whiteflies look like this, kind of webbing with white. Oh, God. If I see any of that, the whole plant will probably go outside because I cannot. Thrips look like white dots that move. Spider mites, they're easier to tell because they have webs. Mealybugs kind of looks like dried up bird poo. Fungus is pretty much what's on my what's on my umbrella tree. So I've just pulled off all those leaves that look like they've been affected. I haven't watered it. I might, I don't know. I don't know if I should repot it or just not water it for a while, because it does have new growth on it, and I don't want to shock it and then no, we don't. No. Scale on aloe. So I wrote all of this down. I think I've shown y'all all of this. I put them in alphabetical order because I have issues. But I just wanted to have like week 1 and week 3 check-in on them. So week 1 was like, wasn't even week 1. It was like 3 or 4 days after I bought them. So the beginning of week 2 is actually this week. So, week 3 on the 16th, I'll probably go through. Let's write that down. And then I'm going to put, mold on bottom leaves. Started week 2. Repot. Alright, so then we're going to have like week 3 observations, and I'm probably just going to write down problem issues. The 9th through the 15th, February. And then issues. Okay, and then I'll just write down if I'm seeing any issues, keep a close eye on it, if it's getting worse or continuing. I know I need to take action. Otherwise, I'm going to assume it's just basic overwater, underwater, you know, we don't know. I'm talking major issues like bugs and stuff. Like underwatering, overwatering, I can see it and I can adjust. We get some bugs and fungus and stuff. No? Okay. Repot or spray with fungal stuff. Alright, so some plants like a more acidic soil. So spider plants, peace lilies, snake plants, pothos, philodendrons, aloes, and cactus are plants that like coffee. You just put a small layer on top of the soil. And you don't do it all the time. You just, you know, maybe, I guess, just put a little bit in there. I don't know. They equal nitrogen, acidity, and help deter pests. What's going on every one of mine? All right. So I have plenty of room there to write. And like I said, this, I don't know if I said, so let's start that part. This is called a happy planner. And this one is a journal. Journals come with 60 pages of paper. They're either dot lined, regular lines, dot grid, whatever. But it's just like a notebook where you can just take notes or draw or do whatever you want to do. These are cheaper than buying a happy planner that has like the months and the dates and the weeks and all that. These usually run about $10, $12. You can catch them on sale at Joann's. I think that Hobby Lobby can also carry them if you don't have a Joann's nearby. Or you can go to the Happy Planner website. They have them on sale there, I'm sure, all the time. So, I just took my 60 pages and I broke them up between here and my other two. So, it's supposed to be about 30 pages each, but it's not. All right, repotting is my third tab. So we've been through my plants, bugs and diseases, which basically means I'm observing. Yeah, okay. Repotting. So on, let's say, the aloe vera. Let's see what this says. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, mini white Photonia. I've got on here that it said to repot yearly. So mini white Photonia. I'm going to go in here. I made these little pages. I'm going to look for the mini white Photonia, and I repotted it on 2/8/25. So I don't have to repot that until 2/8/26. Okay, that's basically what this section's about. When did I repot them? And do I need to repot them yet? Nope, got another year. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I did that. I've also put on here observation and repair that my prayer plant had a few yellow leaves, and I deadheaded that. Everything else seems to be in good condition other than, I don't know if I've put too much in my planter, but it just seems like a tight fit for my snake plants. So I'll have to see how they do. And my umbrella tree is getting mold, so I'm probably going to repot that soon. You don't have to do all of this. You can use the paper and write it. I'm just extra, okay? Alrighty then. I'm going to tell you the places where I get the majority of my information. And we're going to write those down. I guess I could write those down and put them up front. Let's do it here. It's a website, the Spruce, okay, thespruce.com, and this woman is on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I think she's on TikTok. I don't know if that's still going because I'm not on TikTok. But her name is Ashley Anita. And you can just Google her name on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, or wherever you want to get your information from her. I love her YouTube videos. So she's another one. And then I have a couple more that I follow. Let me see if I can find them. Hold on. Gotta find all my plant folk. Plant Life with Ashley Anita. Okay. This is her channel. Mark that down. She's fabulous. You can see I've watched every night after I watch all of my faves that have come out for that night. Anybody that had a video for that night, I'll go to her channel and just, which one have I not seen yet? Okay. So I have her. Then I have this guy. He's got some cool stuff that I've seen him do. You know, repotting houseplants and just information. So there's plenty of people like this out there. Plant Life with Tanner or something on Facebook or something I follow. We don't know. I just, you know, Google things like how to care for, I don't know, fireworks plant. and then look at all the videos that have come up, and if I like someone, then I subscribe to them. So you find what you like, but I really love Ashley Anita. She just has a great personality. She's really cute and sweet and spunky, and the plants make her happy. I just love her. The Spruce is it's thespruce.com. It's an excellent place to just go in and learn the basics. I was thinking about going to like Barnes and Nobles or somewhere and getting a book, and I was like, I already have a book. I'm making it. What am I doing? So I don't know if I'm going to get a plant book that I could reference, because I kind of like this. I need to get out of 1952. I know. I don't have places for books because now we have 33 plants, 31 plants. We've got... Okay. Great. So that's my little repotting section. That's where I learned. One of the people... might have been Plants with Tanner or something, I don't know, on Facebook. And he's like, man, I hate when they do this. These self-watering, bottom self-watering plants holders, and then they just take 2 or 3 plants and put them in there and make you think you've got this great plant, and it's really overplanted, too much soil, and it's going to die, and you're going to think you're the worst plant parent. And I was like, I never knew that. And then I was like, all of mine are bottom self-watering. And I thought it was okay because, it would just drink till it was done. Nope, he says they just keep on drinking. So I've started doing what my niece does, and every couple of weeks you just put it in the sink, you soak it down, let it sit for a few minutes, 30 minutes, 15, whatever, and then pour out all of the excess water. And then it'll take what it needs from the soil, and that's it. There's no puddles sitting there for it to go, oh, well, I've used all the soil. Let me just drink some. Well, guess what? Now you did, because you drank too much. Okay. Plant education. So I wanted to know which ones of my plants go dormant in winter, because I was like, these nurseries, these big box stores, they have them under lights. They get them from the nurseries that are forcing them to grow and bloom, and you bring it home and you think you have this wonderful plant that's, going to continue to grow and bloom. It might go dormant on you, right? Like the yellow leaves on my prayer plant is probably it reverting back to dormancy, because it's by a window that has cold, and it's like, oh wait, I need to be in dormancy. I don't know if that one actually goes dormant, so we'll have to see. Again, these are, wait a minute, did I show you these? Wait. I had more stickers. Might not have gotten to them yet. Okay, we haven't gotten to them yet. All right, dormant in winter. Aloe vera. You don't water them. You just give them a very, very small amount of water when they're extremely dry all the way through. Snake plant, same thing. All of them, when the soil is dry, all of these are dormant in the winter. They don't need a lot of water, just enough for the roots to be stimulated enough to continue to not die, perhaps. Peace lily, you want to make sure you water it when it's dry, but don't let it wilt, because it'll, wilting, you might be too late. I don't know if I've told you this, or you might already know it, but things with thicker leaves, like aloe vera, they store all that water in those thick leaves, and that's why we only give them a small amount of water. Peace lilies have very thin leaves, they have very thin stems, so you are going to, keep check on that for dryness more often, but just don't let it wilt. For now, I'm going to keep all of my plants where they are. I'm going to water them monthly or every 4 to 6 weeks, right? I'm going to go through, put my finger in, check it, see how it's doing. Does it look like it's kind of droopy? We'll give it a little bit of water. A little bit of water is maybe 1/4 cup, and I'm going to pour it right around those roots. Right around the stem of the plant, so it'll go right down to the roots. I'm not going to put it in this bottom thing. I'm just going to give a little splash right here in the wintertime. Oh, thicker leaves and stems hold water longer. I knew that, but it's good for me to remember that. Slow to no new growth tells you that they are either dormant. Well, no. Slow to no new growth means that they're likely dormant. Yellow dropping old leaves means that it's dormant, which is what my prayer plant is doing. So we're hoping that it's dormant and not overwatered. The bird of paradise goes dormant in the winter. My cordyline here in the craft room goes dormant. So all the semi-dormant. Okay, that's why he's got new sprouts. So I think I feel okay with repotting him. And maybe I should treat him with a fungal first and then repot him. I'm going to look that up. I don't know that I have a Majesty Palm. I don't think I do. Anyway. My very poisonous elephant ear goes dormant. So all of these that I have, most of my plants are dormant in the wintertime. You see I have 30 here, but I have like, I don't know if I put my, I don't know. I have like 1 or 2 that don't go dormant. Baby rubber plant goes semi-dormant. Oh, that's where my others, that's where my other stickers went. I put them on there. So yeah, I went through and made a list of everything that was dormant so that I could know, oh, don't water that. You know, is the soil dry? You can give it a little whatever. I also shared this with my niece because we get a lot of the plants that are the same because we have to have everything the same because we love each other. So yeah, wall decals on there just to brighten it up. When dormancy ends, you see I'm using plants. These have plants in them. These are Happy Planner stickers. These are the wall. So when you see it wake up, it's usually probably, I would imagine, end of February, beginning of March. I don't know. But you are going to water by gradually increasing the amount. Like you're doing 1/8 of a cup through the winter. So over 3 to 4 weeks, maybe even longer, you're going to increase it till you get to like about a cup. Okay? They don't need any more than that. You're going to give it 1/4 strength fertilizer, and again, increase it gradually over a few weeks to half strength tops. You don't want to over fertilize because that'll burn them up and likely no saving it. Go through and prune, deadhead, wipe your leaves off, repot if needed, get it ready so that the photosynthesis, you want to wipe those leaves off so there's no dust, so the photosynthesis, the sun and the leaves work together. It can't get sun if it's full of dust. And then just have more of a constant observation to note any issues, pests, fertilizer burn, over or under watering. You know, that's when everything's going to be more active through the spring, the summer, and the early fall until it starts to go back into dormancy. When dormancy is ending and you are starting to see more new growth and you're increasing your water and your fertilizer, you can gradually acclimate any of your plants to the outdoors. You are going to put them closer to a window, leave it there for a week or 2. Then you're going to put it on a shady area on the porch for a week or 2 where it's going to get a pop of sun in the morning. And then you can gradually move it out to where they're getting full morning sun. Everything that I've watched says no afternoon sun. That will sunburn the leaves. All your work is gone. So it can take some morning sun, and if you're going to water it in the morning because that's when it's going to use up all of those nutrients and all of that. If you water it at night, it's going to turn into mold. Okay? So, my friends, that is what I have learned thus far from shopping for plants and watching videos and reading websites. But Annette asked if I could give some more detail on this journal, so I wanted to bring that to her. And I hope that you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If I have any information incorrect, let me know so that I can correct it. Because like I said, I'm learning. I'm watching a lot of YouTube and reading and following anybody I can to learn so that I can be the best plant parent, you know, that I can be to the plants. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.